Raptors won, and I'm gonna say this is one of our best wins today. Since that Nick Nurse tech, our team was just playing amazing. Like ever since Nick Nurse got ejected, we just got a new juice of life. Like I don't even understand it. It's actually kind of crazy, like how a technical could go a long way. That was the second technical, but I feel like Nick Nurse, the amount of techs he's racking up, he's about to be suspended for a playoff game or something like that. At the end of the day, we got the win, and our defense was impeccable that fourth quarter. I think they scored like 25 points in that fourth quarter, something like that. And what's crazy is they had 90 points going into that fourth quarter. Like they were not missing anything. And there was no defense on both sides the whole game. It was just shot after shot. And the way we played, like our three starters, Siakam, Vanvleet, and Norman Powell both dropped 30. And like they were efficient 30s too. Siakam, this is his first game of the season, hit five threes. Like, and he was shooting with confidence. I like the shots he was taking. And Fred VanVleet was really comfortable leading the team with Kyle Lowry out with back spasms. I always knew that those back spasms was gonna creep back on him because he was. I'm gonna be honest. At his age, I expected him to get injured. But Norman Powell, the man's been averaging like 20 points starting. He's worth more than 12 million the way he's been playing. Just straight offense, and he puts in defense, of course, but he's there for scoring and he's there for the threes. And bro, this is just a great game. But one thing I always say, Baines cannot grab a rebound. Jonas Valanciunas was eating, and there's always, as a Raptor fan, even if Jonas Valanciunas is beating us, you just have to be happy for him. Jonas is the guy. Boucher 12-10, good double double, came in, did a decent job on Jonas, of course, the size and everything, but he did a decent job doing, help defense throughout the game, and our bench, we didn't have that much bench points, but our bench just played great defense. Like Watanabe is 0 points with 7 rebounds. Like 0 points and 7 rebounds. That guy was laterally quick. He was getting in front of people. It was just amazing to see. Terrence Davis, he had those two quick fouls, but and then Bembry, he's unselfish. He makes the right play, and he continues to just play amazing off the bench, man. And it's good because when Kyle Lowry's out, we're like, we need another playmaker for Van Vliet. And that was Bembry. Bembry was a big part of that win. And it makes sense. He almost got 30 minutes. Almost got 30 minutes. And then we had Paul Watson for a little bit. Stanley Johnson, who he still does decent on his minutes. It's just that he hasn't been as productive. But you look at the Memphis side, man. Like John Moran, we couldn't guard him in the beginning. Like, yes, he didn't shoot efficiently, but we couldn't guard him in the beginning. He was getting into the paint so easy, and Jonas Valanciunas was getting the rebounds. Like, those two as a tandem, we couldn't stop him. I mean, Jonas Valanciunas is 27 and 20. We couldn't stop them. But their bench was awful. Grayson Allen made some shots, but other than Grayson Allen, no one else scored. And that was the Raptors. In the second half, we made everyone else except for John Morant score, and it worked. Our defense picked up in the fourth quarter, and the amount of threes they missed, they were shot 33%. They shot 43s and only made 13. Like that's basically what the Raptors look like when they're on a bad, they're playing a bad game. Raptors shot amazing, 20 for 37. This was just a hot game for us. Like if we were making 23s, we have to win. It's automatic. Because Raptors aren't the best shooting team, but if we make 33s, I mean 23s, it's an automatic win. And we just came to play today. We closed out the game without Kyle Lowry and OG. I still don't know when they're gonna come back. But I have realized that as OG has been out, the defense has been lackluster to say the least because with OG we had the flexibility to play small and not rely on Boucher to, play center, especially with a guy like Jonas. Like OG would have been a great guy for someone like Jonas because he's beefier. He's like 6'8", 230, 220, so he's a big body. And we're really hurting with that. But it's a great game. I think Wednesday, who do we have? Wednesday we have the Wizards, and we have to guard against Bradley Beal and see Westbrook. I think that will be a good game. They don't play that good defense, but it's gonna be hard to contain Bradley Beal. And then Thursday we have the Celtics. This is 5 games in 7 nights. I never knew they were still going to do this because of the schedule changes, but it looks like we're going to have another back to back, and it's not an easy back to back with the Wizards and the Celtics. And depending on these next 2 games, we'll be 500. We could even be like seventh or sixth. Like we can still make the playoffs, but the Raptors are in a situation where it's like, do we want to make the playoffs? Are we gonna trade Kyle Lowry? I doubt it. But do we want to make the playoffs? Do we? What do we want? Do we want to pick? Do we just want to be a decent team? Because the way we're playing, I like when we win games like this. I really like that, and I like where we're headed with Fred VanVleet as a starting point guard because he's adopting some of Kyle Lowry's philosophies in the sense that gotta play good defense, gotta look for people, and the way he drives isn't as good as Kyle Lowry, but he has more moves in his bag. But I still like Kyle Lowry's turnaround jumper. You know, you can't stop that. And yeah, man, this was a great game against the Grizzlies. Shout out to Jonas. Always love. And if you like the video, and peace.